so that everyone feels comfortable and has a great experience. She's going to do a presentation, and I think even you can take some questions at the end. So during it, think of, if you have questions, think of them at the end. She will let you ask some questions, okay?
All right, thank you very much. I just want to make sure, can everyone right here, can you all see the screen? Yeah, this isn't in the way? Okay. All right. So my name is Erica. I'm from Bridgewater State University. I'm a college student, and I work for MARC. And MARC stands for Massachusetts Aggression Reduction Center. But it's kind of a long name to keep saying all the time, so we refer to ourselves as MARC. And what we do at MARC is we go to all the schools in Massachusetts, and we want to talk to students like you. So we want to know what you guys are seeing, what you're hearing, what you've experienced, and we want to talk to you guys about bullying and cyberbullying. And then what we learn from you guys, we make a presentation about. So there's probably going to be stuff on this presentation that you guys already know. But that's great, because I want you guys to know all of this stuff, okay? So that being said, I'm going to get started, but would you guys rather look at pictures or do you want to read some words? Pictures. All right. Okay, guys. So from here on in, when I ask you questions, what do you think you should do? Raise your hand, right? Okay, sound good? All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. So, for the first one, can you tell me, is this a picture of bullying or is this a picture of fighting? Raise your hands. Is that a picture of bullying or is that a picture of fighting? Yep. Fighting. Okay, what about the second picture? Is that bullying or is that fighting? Yes. Bullying. You can't see. Okay, I'm sorry, it's not clear. Huh? Well, the picture shows a boy. He looks as though he's getting his books taken from him by another boy. So what do you think? Is that bullying or fighting? Bullying. Okay. So now let's go back and look at this first picture. Why do we think that first picture is fighting? What makes us think it's not bullying? Yeah? Yeah, so she was saying there's not one particular person that's being teased, right? It's not one person teasing another person. Exactly. And also, look at their emotions. Do they have the same emotion or different emotions? Raise your hands. You can tell me what their emotion is. Yep. They look mad, right? They don't look very happy. How about the second picture? Is that a little better to see it? You guys see it a little more? So what do you think is happening in that second picture that tells you it's bullying? Yeah? Yeah, of course. He's taking his books, right? That's mean. That's bullying. How about we look at their emotions? I know it's hard to see in that picture, but what do you think their emotions are? Same or different? Different. What do you think their emotions are? Yeah? Me? Yeah, of course. One of them is like sad a little bit, and one is like well, the kid who's having his picture or his books taken, he probably is sad, right? So what do you think the person who's taking the books is maybe? Yeah, he's maybe angry, right? So we can kind of look at pictures and say, okay, it's fighting or it's bullying, right? But there's three things that are different between bullying and fighting. We're going to talk about those three things, okay? So the first thing that's different and that is involved with bullying is power. And we say that in the relationship of a bully and a victim, who do you think has more power, the bully or the victim? Yeah, the bully, right? The bully has more power. So there are different ways that someone can have power. Do you guys think money can give someone power? Yeah. How can money give someone power? Yeah.
They could say that because they have a lot of money, they're the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Raise your hand, guys. Raise your hands. We're going to call people up to hand. Raise your hand. So what was that last part? Yeah, so they can have more stuff, right? So they can buy all those things, like the name brand clothing. They can get all of the new toys and gadgets, right? Yeah.
they think less of others? Yeah, they might, right? How about someone who can make friends? Someone who has a lot of friends. Do you think that can give someone power, having a lot of friends? Yeah, and that can be a good thing, right? You can be friends and you can be nice to everyone. You can have everyone be your friend because you are nice, right? Or maybe you can have a lot of friends and it's really easy for you to make friends. So then you could use that as a bad way. Do you think maybe not including people when you play games on purpose, right? They're called excluding people. Yeah. So how about size? If someone's bigger, taller, stronger, do you think that gives someone power? Yeah. Some yeses, some no's. When we think of a bully, sometimes in movies we think of that bully who's the bigger kid who shoves the littler kid longer, right? How about smarts? Do you think smarts can give you more power? Yeah? How can smarts give you power? Yeah. Yeah, how good you listen, how you can learn stuff easily, right? And it can be a good thing. You can be smart at school, right? With math and science, maybe playing an instrument. But it also can be that you're smart with making friends, right? So maybe you have that ability to make friends really easily. And again, that can be a good thing or a bad thing if you can make friends really easily. So that's the first thing that's different between bullying and fighting. You guys okay? The first thing is that in the bullying, the power, there's a difference in the bullying of the power. The second thing is that it's happening over and over again. So say I'm in gym class, someone comes up to me and says, Erica, you're ugly. Second day, the same exact person comes up to me in gym class again and goes, you are hideous. Third day, the person comes up to me again and says, you know what, do us all a favor and put a bag over your head. So the same person's coming up to me and telling me how ugly every day, over and over again. So then maybe by the fourth day, I have a knot in my stomach. And I don't want to go to gym class because I'm afraid that this person's going to come up to me and tell me that I'm ugly, to put a bag on my head again. So instead I go to the nurse's office, start going to gym class. And that knot in my stomach is because I'm sad or afraid, because I'm afraid they're going to come up to me again. So the three things, are you okay? Can you stop, please? So the three things are that there's a difference in power, the bully has more power, and it's happening over and over again. Bullying is the same thing happening over and over again, and it makes the person who's getting bullied feel sad or afraid. So, how many of you, raise your hands, have heard of bullying in school? You've heard it from your teachers. How many of you have heard it from your parents? Maybe on the radio, on TV? Okay, hands down. So we hear about bullying a lot, right? It's something that we hear about a lot. Well, maybe we need to think about why is it that we're hearing about it a lot? What is it about bullying that we're hearing about it a lot? Do you think maybe it's because the popular kids are the ones who are the bullies? Yeah? No? Yeah, sometimes? Well, after talking with kids like you, we kind of found out that most of the time, the bullies are the popular kids. Now, why might that be tough? Yeah? Yeah, exactly. So they're more known by everyone, and maybe more people like them. So people are more likely to take their side than your side, right? Yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of friends, so maybe they don't need new friends. Is that what you said? Yeah, right? Yep.
And also because I'm there, people like
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe the popular kid is the tough kid, so maybe they can intimidate and scare people. Yeah. You have something to